Like the rib. Eve was his rib.
Yeah, it's not literally.
She wasn't literally his rib, it just means she was off his lineage. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah,
good question.
Yeah. Ain't the law meant to be in the spirit as well?
What do you mean?
When you're saying that the law was, it was there in the time of Adam and Eve, it's meant to be in the spirit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was oral. The law was oral at that time. It wasn't written down.
Yeah.
You understand?
But you know, it's funny how you say about the rib as well, because you know about the rib, right? Funny thing about the rib is like, it's probably the only bone, something like that, I can get it up in it, what can regrow back fully. So you know how you're saying that how God took a rib?
Right.
It's the only bone that can fully like regenerate itself properly.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But the Most High didn't literally take a rib out of Adam.
Yeah.
It means she was from his lineage.
I know what you lot stand for in it, because I read a lot about the Hebrew Israelites in it. But my only problem is like going to what my man said is the Egyptians, because like you got the book of Psalms in it.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8.
Jesus learning stuff in Egypt. When God told his father to take him away, when the king wanted to kill him,
Yeah.
and come to take him, he went to Egypt to learn.
From who? You tell me his father didn't teach him?
No, I said no. I'm saying when God, after he was born, and then the king wanted to, I don't know the story is, where I'm going. And the king wanted to kill them.
Did you get that one?
He said go to, where did they tell to go? He said
flee into Egypt.
Yeah,
with the child.
Yeah, and then he's not in Egypt where he was in the schools at a young age and they were amazed.
Well, he was among the heathen, yes.
He was among them, but if you go, say like if I was to go from here to, like we're from like Essex, if I go to Essex, it's not going to be all white people.
Yeah.
Isn't it our people? Yeah. So who you know?
What? Like say if you go to prison, yeah, in American prisons, who do they congregate with? As soon as you go to prison, you go with your own people. So when he went to Egypt, who did he go with? The Egyptians or his own people that was dwelling in Egypt?
The people that obviously was with him at the time.
Yeah, but his people that was dwelling in Egypt. He didn't go and leave his own people and just stay with the Egyptians, did he?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he learned a lot. When he came as a human.
Yeah, but when you learn, you go from who? If your own people are in that place, you're going to go to your own people.
If he came as a human and he got this extra knowledge from God that we can't get, then it defeats the whole purpose of him coming down to show us that it's possible to live as a human by the way of God.
This explains where that doctrine is coming from.
You know what I mean? Because if he had the bonus of knowing that if you start God your father, then he didn't really, you know what I'm saying? If you right now know God your father,
Deuteronomy 13, yeah?
if you know for a fact that your actual dad.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32,
No one can't tell you
verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when the Most High, our God, divided to the heathen nations their inheritance, and the nation of Israel, do you know what that means? That means when he basically gave them their land, and he gave them their God. So, first of all, the Arabs, he gave them the Kaaba stone, and Allah, that's their God. The Chinese, he gave them dragons, that's their God. The Nepalese, he gave them their God, the Buddha, okay? But the Israelites, go and read it. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he separated the sons of Adam, the Egyptians over there, gave them Egyptology and numerals and elements and all of that. Okay? But, yeah, if you flip that sign around as well. Okay? That's why a lot of Egyptologists come up and say, oh, this existed before yours. But our God gave you your whatever.
Either way, I know
and let you go along your way.
In charge of all of that.
You see what I'm saying?
I know either way there's something in charge of all of that.
Our God was in charge of all that. He gave the heathen nations their doctrine and sent them on their way. But he chose the Israelites as a special people to himself.
But then
that's why people, that's not unfair. If I choose you and I don't choose him, I choose, if I'm
creator of the whole world,
yeah?
only one person giving the true inheritance.
Yeah? Am I not allowed to do that?
That's unfair.
Is there, what's the Bible say? Is there unrighteousness? Give me Malachi 4:1. Right, exactly. So why can you not choose? So why can you not choose it? If you can do it, to who?
Because what if me, I got,
give me Malachi 4:1.
Let's say I got sent
1 and 4.
Let's say I got sent to the Egyptology.
Right.
But I want to be what you're on. Can I still?
Well, that's not down. First of all, that's not down to me, so I can't choose that. Second of all, that means God has put you in that doctrine because He doesn't want you to be saved.
Then that's not unfair, God.
That's your portion. No, fam, I don't choose. Do you understand me? I don't have jurisdiction over that. Do you understand me? Go on. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Yeah?
No, but there's truth in it. Trust me.
No, there's truth in it.
There's truth in everything.
A lot of this stuff is parables, man. I'm sorry. The parables.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. Whereas Stephen says,
It's ridiculous.
This is Malachi chapter 1 verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. Verse 2, I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? That's you Israelites. They say, the Most High said, I have loved you. But you Israelites say, where has he loved us? Because the Most High has punished us for a moment. You know when you punish your kid, you're like, oh, daddy hates me, whatever. No, I'm punishing you because of what you did. That doesn't, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't have punished you. I'd just let you continue doing your bullshit. The kids think, oh, because you punished them, you hate them. You understand? 1 second, let me finish this. Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. Right, the Most High loved Jacob, and he hated Esau. Do you understand? Okay? Precept, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. I'll start from 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to the election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Right. Not of works, but of him that calleth, because it's the Most High that calls the shots. And he chooses who he loves and who he hates.
What's the point of creating people that you hate?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. He chose to do that. It said, the Bible says, what is it? Some have he exalted and have put up high, and some have he basically put at the bottom. In fact, I'll find that scripture. Go on.
Yeah, can I say something?
It's good debating though, because I'm going to learn stuff from them at the same time.
But you know what, in fairness to what you lot was saying, innit, about, you know, but it's not being fair, but if you look at the world isn't fair. If you look at the animal kingdom, you got the lion at the top, and then it goes all the way down.
Yeah, there's just an order.
That's the hierarchy.
Yeah, like, in fairness to that, that's true what you're saying, isn't it?
It's just order, that's all it is.
That's animals.
No, it's not different.
No, but
It's just order. It's just order.
Animals.
Order.
Everything, and animals don't sin, so animals
No,
are
but
still in
you
order.
know what?
We are human beings
Yeah, but even
with
as
the
human
faculty to understand
But even as
and to
human,
question.
yeah, but wait, but you know what? But even as human beings, right? It's not fair. You can go throughout history, one person's ruling and one person's at the bottom. You can go out through whole history.
I agree with that.
It's never been.
Yeah, but every time we was ruling, who was at the bottom?
But what they're preaching,
Like Esau was at the bottom.
The white man was
Yeah,
at
the
the bottom.
so-called white man.
but what they're
But then every
preaching
time
is
they're
equivalent
ruling,
of a
yeah,
super
we're in the
among
bottom.
human beings.
Because that's how it's been.
A super.
You said God loved Jacob.
It's bordering on the
I
Aryan
don't say
bullshit.
the Bible
I'm
says.
sorry, it's bordering on the same Aryan
One
Tuareg
second.
bullshit.
But Romans chapter 9, verse 11, yeah?
That's what I'm saying still.
And then it said to verse 12, and it was said unto the elder shall serve the younger. Yeah? Because obviously in the Apocrypha also it tells us that our nation, obviously, when we come back into the kingdom, yeah, because we're the younger, innit? Because we was born after Esau. Jacob was born after Esau, right? Yeah? So obviously when our nation comes in, the elder shall serve the younger. So he's going to go into slavery and we're going to go into rulership. We're in slavery right now. Yeah? Cool, the chains are taken off, but you're still in slavery. Don't you have a birth certificate? Yeah, but don't you have a birth certificate?
Yeah.
Yeah? You have a social security number?
Yeah.
Your bank number? Your NI code?
Yeah. But can I just say, like, what about the Canaanite woman?
What, the African?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about her?
Because basically, she wasn't an Israelite.
But her husband was.
She was an Israelite.
No, she wasn't, but her husband was. That's why through the work was Jesus Christ helped her when she asked about the bread and the dogs.
Like Cornelius, he was an Israelite.
Yeah, he was an Israelite.
He was an Israelite,
Yeah, you understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
And Nate, Nate couldn't even get over it.
You know what? They even show it in the movies. There's like an advert, and they even show him that he was an Israelite. But the Canaanite woman wasn't Israelite. How do you explain that?
Because of her husband.
But why did Jesus heal the Canaanite woman? She wasn't an Israelite.
Yeah, because of her husband. Plus, she had faith because she understood her place. She understood her place.
So what? The Gentiles or the heathens, they can get salvation through faith.
No. For example, the Greek woman. He also healed a Greek woman as well.
Yeah.
Because she accepted that she was a dog. He said that it's not meet to give the bread of the children unto the dogs.
Yeah.
But she said what? But even the dogs eat from the children's plate. And he said, well, because you accepted that she's a dog.
What's that, the Greek woman?
Yeah, she's a heathen nation. She understood that she's a heathen nation and she accepted her position. And because of that, he showed mercy unto her.
Okay, so you don't think Jesus, what everyone calls Jesus Christ, you don't think he's the second Adam?
What do you mean second Adam? Yeah, he was. Because he said he's the beginning and the end. So he was Adam in the reincarnation.
So like basically, salvation came to everyone who Adam.
No. Salvation's only for the Israelites. That's all it's for. Because the God above said he doesn't change.
My only problem is that Canaanite woman. Why did he heal her? She's not an
For the sake of her husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for her sake. He did it for the husband's sake. Because the husband was an Israelite. If the husband was a heathen, it might have been different. You understand? That might have gone a bit different.
He healed the child.
He healed
The child, then it was the child that got healed.
Right.
So the child technically was an Israelite.
Right, there you go. See, he's insane. That's the only reason. But why though? But where? But why though? But why did he heal the child? Because
He was an Israelite.
no, but because he came from whose seed? The woman or the man?
The man.
Is that and the man is what, an Israelite? Is that
If I say again, say again.
right? That's the reason why the child was healed. Because the child was an Israelite. Okay? You got a leaflet. Go on, take a leaflet, man. Alright? The channel's name. Don't get the camera, don't get the camera. You go over there, yeah? Yeah, the camp's name is YNS Romans 8:35. Okay, but we're gonna close out soon. What's up?
What's the main principle of Israelite?
I understand this.
The main principle of being Israelite. Well, the main principle of being Israelite, Deuteronomy 7:6, it says that we are an holy people. That's right. Turn it down a little bit. We are Israelites according to the Bible. We are the chosen people. We are the chosen people. We are above all people upon the face of this earth, according to the Bible. I'm telling you, that's the main principle. But the fact of the matter is, because we didn't follow the laws of our God, the heathen nations, we were given into their hands. That's how we went through slavery. Okay? But at the end of the day, our God is sending his son back down to save us. There is no concept. Deuteronomy 7:6. I'll get that.
There have to be a concept. You can't just say you're the chosen people when they're not.
I'm going to show you.
Based on
It's coming straight to the
which Bible is this?
King James.
King James the which version?
There's only one true version. I have a 1611 at home. If you want to see that. The King James version, Old and New Testament. Okay? There's no New King James, nothing like that. Because the New King James, they've taken out the word black in it. Okay? When it's Jeremiah 14:2, the Jews are black unto the ground. They've taken it out. Now, if it was talking about their clothes, it wouldn't be necessary to take that out. But it's talking about their skin complexion. Because black in the Hebrew means for dark, which means dark skin. Okay? That's why it's done to hide who the chosen people are. So those people over there in that land right now are imposters. It says that in Revelations 2 verse 9. I'll read that. Yeah, can you grab me Revelations 2 verse 9?
I've got up thinking, so I've got up now, and I'm getting up thinking,
We're going to wind it down a little bit now.
so I've got up now, I'm like this.
I've got like that. Abinah Ratazar will be in Wood Green this week. Have you got an email? Have you got the email?
Oh, yeah, I've got that's the first time. Okay. Then the second time I was like,
Revelations 2 verse 9. This is Revelations chapter 2 verse 9.
it's mad, I don't know how to
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. That's pertaining to the Israelites because they're in calamities right now. They're in poverty, constantly being arrested, constantly being shot out by the police. And that stuff happens here as well. It's just that it's not as open as it is in America. Okay? Probably happens more over here because you don't know about it.
Okay, basically what I'm trying to say to you, I know what you're trying to be. Basically what I'm trying to say, if I would want to be a person of Israel, what do I need to follow? Basically, tell me the main principle.
Ezra, you can't be an Israelite. Okay? You can't just change to be an Israelite. It doesn't work like that. You can't change your nationality. Okay? Is that your email, yeah? Okay.
we have more than we're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Don't give up.
Alright. Shalom, yeah? Shalom. Once again, can you say where you're from and that you know you're an Israelite?
Angola. My name used to be Andre, but Andre's name of slave. I changed my name.
I'll tell you what my name is.
Oh yeah.
Say to the camera.
Oh yeah.
I know,
I know you.
that you're an Israelite.
Oh yeah.
Say that you know you're an Israelite. Say, I know I'm an Israelite.
I know.
Can't. Right? Hopefully, we'll get in contact again, man. Alright. Yeah, shalom. This is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 3. This is, you said, how do I become? Yeah? Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, which are the Israelites, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. Yeah? So, you cannot convert, like, can I convert to be a Chinese man?
And once that is awakened first time.
Yeah, this is a nationality. This isn't a colour thing. This isn't a religion. This is heritage. This isn't religion. This isn't something you can just come into. You have to be born an Israelite. I can't be. Can I be born a Japanese person?
Basically, we're trying to say that the Israelites, or this thing that you're trying to say, you have to be that particular family or the tribe.
Can't. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now you're trying to say, like, say for instance, but isn't this when he's talking about Adam? Who was Adam, and who was it that he created?
Adamites.
The Adamites, they're a people. Yeah, as the Cain ate himself, yeah, because obviously Cain killed Abel. Seth was born after Abel, yeah, to obviously, I wouldn't say replace him, but obviously the Heavenly Father gave him another one, yeah. And through Seth was Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, yeah. Half the where obviously his people come from, the Ethiopians, Libyans, Egyptians, and the Canaanites. Japheth, they're like the Samoans, Aborigines. Shem, they're like the Edomites, yeah, the Caucasian, yeah, the Negroes, which would be me, yeah, the West Africans, yeah, which are obviously classed as Negroes. Because remember, on the slave, on the slave sales, it was Negroes for sale, yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say to you, basically.
But it's through this line. It's through that line. Jacob, yeah, and one is 12 tribes, yeah. Ishmael, you would be an Ishmaelite. He was made to be a great nation. Are you not a great nation? What's your nationality? Yeah, your nationality. What's your father's nationality?
Asian.
That's a broad statement, like from where?
Exactly. So, like Asia, it could be anywhere. India.
Right. That's like you saying to me what's your nationality and me saying I'm a Negro.
What's the point of, okay, I'm from India, what about it?
So that's what I'm saying. Like you know about who's the guy? Yeah. But you know about the cities. You know about your history. You know about the cities.
Okay, so basically we're trying to say the Israelites is not a religion, it's just a tribe.
Oh, yeah. Tribe. Yes, they're a nation of people.
Okay, thank you.
These laws only apply to those people.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
You know, sorry.
The power of the Israelites and the power of the Bible. Their power is called Yahawah, yeah? And the son is Yahawah Shai. They are God's chosen people. No, Islam and whatever you're talking about is a religion. Because law, statutes and commandments was only given to one people. Yeah? Religion and man-made things.
Believe that for yourself.
No, because I just said the only Bible.
Alright, you said
Yeah.
It said Holy Bible.
We are all of God's children.
No, Allah comes from the Hebrew word Allah Hayah.
People that help to write something.
Sorry. You're saying that you have no
One
concept.
day they're in slavery.
Alright, cool, I'll show you what the reason why we say that we're the chosen people, yeah? Alright, cool, I'll show you.
You know, if you cut yourself what is Quran, right?
There was another group
that's
a very
killing Jews and they were
vague
killing
statement, right? So the human being should
You know what they were called?
recognize
They were called the Nazi Germans. We are the
In Psalms chapter 147 verse 19, he showed his word unto who? Everybody?
Yep.
Word? Yeah, the law, statutes and commandments is shown unto who? Everybody?
chosen people. It's just an excuse.
The word that the Heavenly Father, the law, statutes and commandments, yeah, that was given unto Moses, yeah, was given unto who?
Just because it was written by a group of people.
It was given unto Moses to give unto who? Which are who?
which are those people that wrote it at the time.
Which are who?
Which are
Black people wrote it. He said,
Which are the Israelites? Yeah, he showed his word unto Jacob, which are the Israelites.
What did Moses do to these people? What did Moses, okay,
Which are Jacob, which are the 12 tribes, which are the Israelites, yeah? His statutes and his judgments unto who? Israel. Israel. He have not dealt so with any other nation. There's no other nation on here. Yeah, Shem, Ham, Japheth. There's no other nation that the line goes through except for Jacob. Yeah? And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Your people did not go through transatlantic slavery. Your people are not under curses. Yeah, your people not in the ghettos and slums. So what are you trying to say?
That's how it pertains.
What are you trying to say? Let me hear what the man's trying to say.
What I'm trying to say to you, when you say that, okay, Moses spoke to those people, what he was trying to say to them? To do what?
But even you're saying your sons of
The laws, wisdom, Deuteronomy 4 and 6.
You see your sons of, did it not say that?
Why are you reading a particular something? What did Moses say? Why can you not say the bold statement?
No, because the Bible says if any man should speak, he has to speak as the oracles of the Most High. So I can't come out of my own mouth, as I'll get put to death. Where is that scripture? It's here, man. Where is it? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 6, yeah? Keep therefore and do them. For this is Deuteronomy chapter, you said 4 and 6. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. You want, yeah? Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. The Most High taught us statutes and judgments. He didn't give us Christianity or Islam or any other form of religion. He gave the Israelites statutes and judgments. Even as the Lord, my power, commanded me that you should do so in the land whether you go to possess it.
So how about when you were here, Jesus was the one, right? What? This is Bible, right?
Yeah.
So does it say anything about Jesus here? Okay. When he said that I cannot do anything on myself, he was thing, right? When he was asking miracles, when he was doing miracles, right? So does it say anything? Like when you're talking about Moses, what did Moses do? Does it say clearly what's the message of Moses here?
To give to the Israelites.
What was the law? What was the law? He was given the law.
What was the law? If you're asking us the Levitical law, 613 laws.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Like that, you just asked. You are.
This is no good.
Alright, good luck.
Okay.
See the story of Cain and Abel now, yeah?
Yeah.
Cain and Abel was Adam and Eve's children, right?
Yes. Yes.
When Cain killed Abel, God said, take your wife from the land of God. If Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel, there should be no more families.
Right, so what does that mean? It means they obviously weren't the only people. There were other nations there.
Nations, the Bible says the first humans that were made are Adam and Eve, and the first humans that are born are Cain.
Get me that. Go into Genesis where it said man and woman, he created them. Them is plural. So that doesn't mean he created one man and one woman. It means he created lots of different tree lines. He made them in abundance. He made everything in abundance. He didn't make one bird and two. He didn't make two specific birds. That's not evolution. You understand me? Because then where would Cain and Abel have got their wives from? So if there wasn't more than one person, so you're answering your own question.
Listen, if I give a book to my children to follow, I'm going to make sure that book makes sense, especially if I'm not here to teach them.
That's fine, but you would need to come to man that understand the breakdowns.
Yeah, but that's your understanding.
It's not. Get me Hebrews 5 and 12. Get me Hebrews 5 and 12. For the natural man receives not the things. Grab me that one as well. That's why you don't understand, because you're the natural man. This doctrine hasn't been given to you to understand yet. The Bible says, for the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit, but the spiritual man understandeth, and he judgeth all things. Yet he is judged of no man.
I know African spirituality was before any religion.
That's fine, because we just explained that to you. Our God gave the Africans their ooga booga tings. You understand? He gave them that. Yeah, he gave me that. He gave me that. You understand me? That's why the Egyptians. That's why the Egyptians have them. How many gods? And their gods are now up in the British museums. How shameful is that? Amun Ra, Tutum, Amun, all them. Yeah, all them pharaohs.
But you don't say amen. And amen comes from the word Amun Ra.
Where does it come from, Amun Ra? You cannot mix the doctrine. You cannot mix the doctrine. We just read to you that you can't mix the doctrine. You can't mix the doctrine. We just said to you. We just said to you that you can't mix the doctrine. You're trying to mix the doctrine.
I'm not mixing it, I'm telling you.
You are.
Yeah, these are stories. The Bible's full of different books.
But you're trying to mix that Amun-Ra thing with the Bible. You can't do that. It doesn't work. You are.
I'm not.
You are. Because that Egyptology, that was given to the Egyptians. No, I'm not. It did. The Bible said it. Our God separated the nations and gave them their portions. He gave them their portions. It doesn't matter because the Bible's not dealing with the Egyptians. So their shit could be. How long ago? It don't matter. Because Israel is the youngest tribe. You've not been there before. But the Most High is not dealing with you. If I gave you, look, listen. Let me listen. Let me explain something. If I give him his doctrine, I give him his doctrine, and I give him his doctrine, and I start dealing with you, you're the youngest. So it doesn't matter whether his doctrine was before you, because his doctrine is rubbish. I'm dealing with you. I'm not dealing with him. I gave him whatever doctrine, I gave him Egyptology, and I sent him over there. I gave him his thing, I sent him over there. I gave him his thing, sent him over there. It doesn't matter whether it's before this or not, because it's still rubbish, because I'm not dealing with it, but I'm dealing with you. Do you understand? I gave them their portion. Our God gave the heathens their portion, but Israel is his portion. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter how long ago whoever was furthest behind. That's madness. Once I don't give a shit about that. Go on. You understand that, innit? This is
the Moses twins.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like mockery and reproach from the clouds, you get me? For vengeance shall wait before they was alive. This is first.
So when you say that, does it mean that I won't say that there's special, but would you say
what about Medjugorje? What about Medjugorje, the original
I don't know how to put this. It's not like favoritism.
It is favoritism. You are the Most High's favorite because you're an Israelite. He said you're above all people. You're above Egyptians. You're above the so-called Muslims. You're above the so-called Caucasians. You're above the Indian man and the Chinese man. You're above them. You've been put above them. Leviticus chapter 25 verse 44 says that they are your slaves. They were created to rule you. Because you are Yahawah, the prince of the power. Alright? Where are you from, brother? Because you've been up here very humble. Have you got a question? You've been very humble. So have you got a good question? Where are you from?
I've got a
confused a bit. You got a question? Go on.
Why have you interpreted the Bible as a scientific documentation?
It's not scientific. Seeing that no scripture of the Bible is of any private interpretation.
So my first example is taking God as like a literal figure. So having like a monastery.
Get me, what is it, Psalms chapter 30 verse 1 or 40 verse 1?
Yeah, but
the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. That's what the Bible says. So according to the Bible, that would make you a fool. Do you understand? I've answered your question.
So with regards to
you're not asking questions,
many different fables
behind your answers.
In the Bible.
You're asking what you believe, saying what we're saying.
Are you taking them as literal?
You're not actually proving what you're saying.
What do you mean taking them as literal? Because the Bible says the spiritual man judgeth all things. But these scriptures are foolish to him that is unlearned, and the Most High is not dealing with them. That's why to you we'd be taking it literal. But you're probably into Scientology and Egyptology and that, where the Bible says, with Corinthians 1 and 8, the knowledge of this world is foolishness with the Most High. No, it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself, if any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world. Let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Right, and with that we're going to close it out, okay?
Where's the proof though?
We close this out. Kahala Yahawah Sham Yashai. Mashinaba Kwadza Kwanyan.
Which
Shalawam Wa Kanan.
I've been trying to make with them.
Lahaba Ka'aya. Wa Akyam. That's all praises to Yahawah for his son Yahushai. Double honors to the elders that continue to labor in true sincerity. And shalom to the elect and the akim that continue with these labors also. Shalom. Kwam Yeshurala.
What do you guys call yourself exactly? Are you like black Jews or something? Or black
I don't know, we're not out here to bring out the pics, we're out to bring You've been out here. No, if you don't know by now,
you're black Jews, aren't you?
If you don't know by now who you are, I can't help you.
You are the Moses twins.
If you don't know by now, I can't help you. You understand? You know that this is true.
I like you guys, you know, man, because I know that when I come out and I see you guys, I'm going to get a good chance.
Look, listen, we're not out here for fun. That you can bring a horse to water. We're not out here for fun. You don't get that. We're not going to be out here for that. You don't get it.
Yes, you are, because you guys are like, you know, you're fresh new.
There's many people that
Because you dress like prophets, don't you?
Maybe it's not the right time either. Because I did one time I was like bosses.
you ain't getting kicked.
Not necessarily.
So you're saying you're
there was one time, yeah, like maybe like 5 years ago when I was going on my gang shit. I would have walked past it, honestly. But I walk past and smoke. I make sure I dash my cigarette first, show respect, and I want to see what he's saying because I love learning.
Yeah, but to understand it, yeah. Heavenly Father
the understanding part, yeah, I get that.
I can't make you understand.
Yeah, no.
Because we could read the scriptures go over it 1,000 times, but it's that if the Most High just don't give you the understanding, you're just not going to get it. We can't force it upon you. Like, we can't do anything but bring out the words.
So you know you talk about foolishness, does it mean...
That's like saying somebody coming with a degree in that and the wisdom of this world, like they think that they know something because they've learned about Scientology and they learned, you know what I'm saying, but they're not spiritual.
One thing I do know, the word education is learning from revealed anyway, so when you learn this outside information,
if you got questions, you got the thing.
Yeah, I got to take
email,
that.
You got a card. Hopefully you understand, man.
So you know, me and my twin doing the same thing.
Hopefully, yeah, because you said you got a twin. Oh, you got what, identical as well?
No, identical.